Hello learners, how are we today? Hopefully distance learning is going well. We have a word problem we're going to go through today, and it's about solving this word problem using tape diagram and then representing that tape diagram, that visual model, with an equation. Alright, so let's get started. We'll read the problem. Elena is cutting a 30-foot piece of ribbon. She cuts off a 7-foot piece and then cuts the remaining piece into 9 equal lengths of X feet each. What is the length of X? Okay, so step one, I'm going to represent this problem with a visual model called a tape diagram. So I'm going to draw my tape diagram. Nice and big. Alright, this tape diagram represents my ribbon. The total ribbon I have, the total length of ribbon I have is 30 feet. Now, Elena cuts off a 7-foot piece. Okay, so she takes this piece, which is 7 feet. She cuts that off, so we know that. Then she cuts the remaining piece. So here's my remaining piece. And this is what's remaining. And she cuts this remaining piece into 9 equal lengths. So she takes this and she breaks it, cuts it into 9 equal lengths. 1, okay, there are my 9 equal lengths. And each of these lengths has a length of X. Okay. So, let's just take a minute. Does my tape diagram, my visual model, represent this problem? Well, she has 30 feet of ribbon. There's my 30 feet of ribbon. She cuts off a 7-foot piece, but that's part of the 30 feet. She takes the remaining piece, that's this part, and breaks it into 9 equal lengths of X feet. I want to know what each of these X's is in terms of feet. So, what I've done is I'm going to write this tape diagram. I have 9 pieces, 9 equal pieces of X feet, plus the 7 feet of ribbon that I cut, and together that should equal my whole 30 feet. Okay. 9 equal pieces of X feet. How could I write that mathematically? Symbols and numbers. I see X pieces 9 times. So I'm going to write 9 equal pieces of X feet as 9 times my X. I have 9 groups, equal groups of X. Plus my 7 equals 30 feet. Now, I want you to pause the video here, and I want you to think, how would you solve for X? How would you find out X? Okay, so welcome back. Hope you gave it a chance, you tried it, trying to figure out how much X is as a length. All right, so we have 9x plus 7 equals 30. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 7 from this side. Now, if I do it to this side because it's equal, what must I do to this side? Subtract 7. So now I have 9x equals, what's 30 take away 7? 23. Now, I need to know just x. Or how do I get this x? It's 9 times x. How do I get the x by itself? I divide by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1, goes away, left with x. What's 23 divided by 9? Well, I can't do that in my head. But what I can do is I'm going to take my 23 and I'm going to break it into 18 and what's left over? 5. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide those parts by 9. How many times does 9 go into 18? 2. And what am I left over? I have 5/9 left over. So 2 and I have 5/9 left over. So my answer is 2 and 5/9 feet is the length of each x of ribbon. So 9 groups of 2 and 5/9 feet plus 7 equals my 30 feet. Thank you.